So the next chapter in this great chef's book is Willie Cohn. Willie Cohn was from Cologne, Germany. He was born in 1940. He just died this past August, actually. Anyways, um, so he was primarily a German chef. Most of his experience was in the hotel and cruise ship business. But he did operate Willie Cohn's Chalet in Gretna for about 16 years, from 14 years, I guess, from 1976 to 1990. Um, After that, he went back to work in the hotel business, but stayed in the New Orleans area. And the restaurant that was his chalet became Clementine's Belgian Bistro. So, as far as being a chef, he was very similar to Daniel Bonneau in that respect. That he basically cut his teeth um, on hotel restaurants. Um, and one of the interesting things, just another connection that he had with these other chefs that I've already mentioned. Um, the building that he operated his restaurant in Gretna was owned by Warren LaRuth. So, again, everybody was pretty friendly there. So I had several different options to choose from. I could have chosen from just about, he has a ton of recipes in here. So he's got lavash, curried snow crab claws, I'm not doing that. Fried crawfish tails, not doing that. Filet stroganoff, spätzle, and chocolate mousse. That's in the first book. I don't remember what's in the second book. I'm not looking at it. I already actually made it. I made his filet stroganoff, which is, here's the recipe: 1.5 pounds of beef tenderloin, cubed, flour for dusting, quarter cup dill pickle, chopped dill pickle, half-pound mushrooms, sliced, 1 onion minced. I sliced it. I basically just chopped it up. Quarter cup oil, olive or vegetable or peanut. I used olive oil. Pinch of paprika. I used a little more than a pinch, but anyways, you could hardly tell. Half cup of wine. Half cup of beef broth, beef stock. Half cup of sour cream. Salt and pepper. So first of all, for the sour cream, I used a vegan tofutti sour cream, which was par. So that's how I got away with that one. Anyways, heat oil in a pan and dust the beef with flour, shaking off excess. When oil is hot, add the meat and onions, brown meat, then add the pickle, mushrooms, and paprika. Add red wine and then the stock. Bring to a boil and reduce heat to simmer for 10 minutes. Add sour cream, heat through, correct seasoning with salt and pepper, and serve with spätzle. I did not serve with spätzle. I just did not, that did not interest me. I looked at his spätzle recipe and it's okay, but we went with some pasta that Noah made instead, and then for the leftovers, I used rice. So, but anyways, it turned out to be really good. Actually, it was even better the second day, and that's it's beef stroganoff. So, anyways, a little bit about beef stroganoff. So the recipe for beef stroganoff first appeared in a Russian cookbook in 1871. It is named for the Stroganoff family. Their roots go back to like the 1300s, 1400s, and they're basically one of the wealthiest Russian families in existence. Um, they somehow they had two branches of the family. One was a noble family, the other one was not. The ones that were nobles, their line ended in 1923. The remainder, the other branch, is still around. They established a foundation in New York City. So apparently they made it over to the United States. So that's the history on beef stroganoff. It really was. It really is a Russian dish. Um, I did read an article about the restaurant, and one person did cite it as one of his favorite things that he had there. Um, it's hard to think of beef stroganoff as a gourmet dish, but somehow maybe it was just the pickles. I don't know, but somehow Willie Coln managed to make it a little more special. Um, but he said it wasn't on the menu very long, so yeah. Anyways, that's about it. See you next week. Yep, there it is, plated.